about vehicles. You're a defender of freedom. All right? Maybe you're the only guy right now. You're like, you want to go on an event. You're like, something's coming up. And now this is the other thing I want to say real quick before we jump into vehicles. If you got a thing that you feel would be important that is in line with the APLEA vision, all right, that's about America, it's about veterans and first responders, it's a warrior focus, like combat veteran group that you want us to rally around and make sure we put it out there for everybody, free trainings for vets or types of things that type of thing, we want to know about those. If you got something going on in your area that you feel APLEA needs to rally behind, all right, you need to let us know so we can put it up there for all the vets. That's a big part of what we do. We want everybody to know what's going on. We want there to be no gaps in our inner security. You know what I'm saying? So, vehicles. All right, say something's going on. I ride a Harley. You saw a War Machine, has fire on it, sound everything, right? That's a CVO. That's a high-speed Harley. All right, if I needed it. I don't know if you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, but Gandalf, he rode a horse named Shadowfax, and it was like the fastest horse, the strongest horse, and, you know, on a horse, you got to travel light and fast. But see, we're not specifically a motorcycle club, although I find the theories of riding a motorcycle line up with my principles as a warrior, all right? Light and fast, I got power to move, I can move quick to whatever I need to do, and I have to travel light, all right? Forces you to travel light. All right, so light and fast is definitely a principle but slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So, I mean, you know, you got to have balance in all things. All right, but the thing is, right, vehicle-wise, you don't have to have a motorcycle. Say you've been tricking out your Jeep and you have a dope 4x4 Jeep that's like got the light bar, the tow front thing, you know, you've been tricking this thing all for your like lifetime, man. This is your ride, okay? We want this is your ride that we want you to ride if we go to an event. If you've been making private what is it called? Like emergency first responder vehicle, okay? Like you bought yourself a SWAT truck and you've been tricking that out for years. Okay, that's the vehicle you should ride. You know, and if you need gas lube, you get yourself some more DOF guys up in on that gas who might not have awesome rides to ride with right now. All right, but this is how you could get involved without having necessarily a vehicle.
What if you're a disabled vet or you don't have a vehicle at all?
Right, well, yeah, if you don't have a vehicle, you're a disabled vet, you could get up with other guys that are going. That's what I'm talking about, right? So, all right, so the other thing is, right, so when we have an event, we want to have an APLEA event that's geared towards family, you know, bounce houses. You know, we're going to have paintball, where teams compete with their skills, martial arts tent, that you can learn things. But one of the things I wanted to do, right, was to have a car show. And we were going to have a street show of force division, which would be like your muscle cars, all right, your Harleys, all right, show of force, because we're not in the middle. You know, we all took an oath. If you've taken that oath, you've taken an oath, right, to defend all against foreign and or what is it? Defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I'm sorry, I got injured in Iraq. So, anyways, right. So what I'm saying is, right, we're not wearing the uniforms of necessarily policemen, all right, or soldiers anymore. Some of us have done 20 years. Some of us have done 40 years. All right. Me, myself, I've only done 7, okay? But, you know, there's guys out there that have, you know, done 20 in law enforcement, 20 in the police department, and 20 in the military, you know? And anyways, this is the uniform, right? So this is a way to show up and say, you know, we're concerned, all right? But we are not with the police department. We are not with the military, okay? But we all have wide experience range that we can bring to a table, to a crisis, or to a mission that we may be on. Everybody's going to have a diverse skill set, all right? And we're all going to come together, because this is all leaders coming together in the defense of freedom. This isn't just.
Can you go to another car show, or not just a regular car show?
Yeah, you could
rocking your stuff.
Yeah, you could go to your own car show, in your own neighborhood, wear this. You're the only guy, maybe, and you could go and boom. By wearing this, you're saying, look, we're looking for other leaders like ourselves, all right, who will stand up in the day of crisis, all right, and be counted amongst the brothers, all right? And that's really what this is about. It's not standing alone. It's standing as brothers. It's standing together as family, for our families, for America, okay? So that being said, that means any vehicle. So we also want to have an off-road division. So like a search and rescue division in the car show. So, if you have a 4x4 vehicle, that falls into the search and rescue category. Same with the dirt bike that's been tricked out tactically, or a truck or anything. So, welcome.